Hello, my name is Emmy and welcome to my first tutorial. This one is focused on how I made blueprints. It's quite easy and also this tutorial should be easy to follow, so by the end of the video you may have the ability to create your own blueprints yourself. So, in this tutorial we're gonna be using two programs. First one is Microsoft Paint, which is available I think for everyone. And for those who do not have got the graphic tablet, we're gonna be using and working with Paint Tool SAI because it's really easy to work with. Also, if you have got Adobe Illustrator or maybe Inkscape, those two programs are good to work with as well because you are able to make lines just by clicking. If you do have got graphical tablet, it's easy for you and you can use only Fire Alpaca, for example, because it's free to work with. But if you belong into that lazier part of population, you don't need to work with anything of this, just click at this time of the video and it will tell you how to rescale your original picture, so you can work with only that and no other worries. You do not need anything more, so let's get started. First, click on File, Open and then choose the picture. So I'm gonna be using Gangplank's weapon from League of Legends because it was free to use. First we're gonna click on a new layer with the pen and then click on the first picture and change the opacity a bit for our lines to be more visible. So let's choose the color and start with drawing the shape. So I made a mistake on purpose to show you the other tools. First, we have got a pen, which is convenient for the ones who own graphical tablets because you can just draw the line. But for those who do not have got one, we're gonna use eraser and just get rid of those bad lines. Next tool is called weight, which is obviously gonna change the weight of your lines. It's great to have lines according to the picture, so nothing will fade away for the details, I mean. Next thing is color, which we're gonna choose the color we want, and the magic is done. We changed the color of our line. Incredible! Next one is edit, which is the tool that helps us to change the shape of our lines by taking the dots. Another one is pressure, which is going to help us make smoother transitions or just smoother lines and all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enlarge the lines so you can see what I mean by smooth. See, by dragging the point, you can enlarge or ensmall the line. And the main tool we are going to be using is called Curve, and this is the tool which the lines are made with. Here you can see how I use the pressure in real life. For the circles, I got a magical trick because who wants a circles look like this? So we're gonna erase that, create new layer but without the pen, and then change the size of a pen so it will fit. For the big circle, I decided to use number 25, even though the 20 would fit, but the 20 was the next one in eraser. So it would easy for me to work with this, and because I made the smaller dots on 9, I used 7. Oops! So now you have got perfect circles. But on the other hand, you're going to cut the pattern, so no use for it. Well, I'm gonna choose red color and with the curve tool, I'm just gonna create the lines. And for the holes I have got a trick as well. So instead of just using curve, you're gonna switch to line, which will make perfect shape, perfect V. And this would be if I used curve, but when I'm using line, the corner is gonna be perfect. And the same technique I'm gonna use for those scales, tubes, or whatever it is. To mention about the colors, you do not need to use them. For example, myself, I'm not gonna print this in colors, but just in black and white. So, with this last detail, we got our blueprint done. So what are we gonna do next is merge everything down, click on new, and instead of pixels, you can use inches or centimeters, and I'm gonna give length of 70 to my weapon and then leave some space. Now what you're gonna do is choose everything or Ctrl A and then Ctrl C and Ctrl V, so you plaster it onto your new layer, new paper, new file, new everything. So by transform and scaling, you will just enlarge or in small, whatever you need, whatever you want, to make it fit your paper, and then save it like this. So we're gonna click File, Save, and save this as a picture. So now we're going to Microsoft Paint, click on File, Open, and choose the blueprint you just made. We're not gonna work anymore with this picture. All we need to do is click on File, then Print, and into the Settings. And because the sword is supposed to be 70 centimeters long, so for this one we're gonna use ratio 2:1. So the 2 papers are for the length and 2 are for the height of the picture. Here you can see the proportions of it and how it's scaled onto 2 papers. Here you can see how it's for 3 papers. And when you change it to 4, you see the 4th one is pretty much empty. And 4:1 is gonna enlarge it way more. So when you're happy with the result, just click on Print and you're done. Thank you for following this tutorial, and bye bye!